welcome to EC Electronics. Hope you all are doing great. So this is a much awaited video. A lot of people was asking for this video and a lot of people was waiting for this video because it is indeed a special video. So this is the tips and tricks to crack Amazon's SPS selection process. So this is one video which a lot of people was asking from a long period of time because Amazon selection process for SPS. So SPS is one role. So this was a video which a lot of people was asking from a long period of time. That is Amazon's SPS selection process. Okay, and tips and tricks to crack Amazon's SPS selection process. Now, what is SPS? You will be knowing because it is a very famous role in Amazon, that is Selling Partner Support Associate. I have actually talked about the Selling Partner Support Associate job description, what are your roles, responsibilities, everything in all my videos wherever I am bringing this recruitment update. Because this role is a very demanding role in Amazon. It is a non-coding job. And the main attraction is that any graduate is eligible for this position. And very frequently, very frequently, they hire for this role because they are in need of a lot of SPS related employees. Okay. And not just for one location, but for multiple locations like Bangalore, Gurgaon, Chennai, Hyderabad. For multiple locations, they hire very frequently. So if you are looking for a non-coding job, as I'm saying in all my videos, Amazon will be the perfect place for you because they have a lot of non-coding job opportunities, and people who have worked previously or currently working in Amazon is always talking about their excellent work culture. They have excellent job opportunities that are on the non-coding side. So we are going to see about the selection process and tips and tricks to crack this SPS selection process. So for making this video, a person, Meghna, she is currently working with Amazon as SPS. She helped me with her thoughts, and she has given me a lot of valuable information about the selection process and everything. So this video I was planning to post a little bit earlier, but due to some technical issues, I was not able to make this video. So here I am doing this video for you, okay, because indeed a lot of people are trying for this role. Now, let's see the selection process. Before that, if you are seeing the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to the channel. It is absolutely free of cost, and I'll be posting these type of useful contents on a daily basis. So, first, talking about the selection process of Amazon. Before that, I want to give you the job description of SPS. So SPS is Selling Partner Support Associate. We know Amazon is a very big marketplace. There is a lot of items being sold or you can buy through Amazon platform. And not just one seller, but multiple sellers come and they sell their products through Amazon. So Amazon just act as a gateway through which you can sell your product. If you are a seller, you can use Amazon as a platform to sell your product. So there are very variety of or different sellers are there which are using Amazon platform to sell their products. Okay, and customers are buying their products through Amazon. Okay, now these sellers will be having a lot of concerns, a lot of difficulties and everything while using the website or when putting a description about the product, everything. So Selling Partner Support Associate or SPS is a person or a group of people. There is actually a group of people. They are people who are going to deal with various sellers, not customers, but sellers. Okay, so your point of contact is the sellers, and these sellers, if they are facing some trouble, like if they are not having a proper idea about the website, how to use it, how to that is enlist their products in the website properly, so you are going to help them with that. And if they are having any other concerns about the site or anything, you are also going to deal with it. So your point of contact, or you are going to interact with the sellers, not with the customers. Okay, so that is the name, Selling Partner Support Associate. So you are going to give support or assistance to the sellers. Okay, so that is this role, which is SPS. And as I've said in the beginning of the video, This SPS role is a very demanding role because they hire, that is Amazon hire for this role very, very frequently. Now, if you open the Amazon job site or career site, currently also they are hiring for it. Okay, so if you just go to the link in description which I have posted, you can now again see some opportunities which is for the SPS role. Okay, so it is a very demanding, you can say very frequently hired position, which is SPS associate. Also talking about the requirement of this role. What is the requirement? People from what qualification or what background can apply for this job? So as I've told you, this is a job which involves support to the sellers. So it doesn't involve any technical requirement. So maximum you need to have knowledge of Microsoft Excel or PowerPoint or Word. That is a requirement. Now, qualification, what background, what educational requirement? It is only a graduation. If you are having a basic graduation, you can do this job and you are fit for this job. The main thing is your communication skill. Your communication skill should be good. Okay, both written and verbal. Sometimes you may have to type an email to a seller. Sometimes you have to chat with the seller. So your communication skill, both written and verbal, it should be good. Okay, so this is a very, very important requirement. So if you are able to speak well in English, if you are proficient in English, you can definitely do this job. That is the only requirement, and that anybody can acquire through practice. So this is the basic requirement. So a lot of people, indeed, or in fact, all the subscribers who are currently watching this video will be eligible for this job. Now, talking about the selection process, as I've told you, this selection process was explained to me, or this idea is given to me by Meghna. She is a person who have previously worked with White Hat Junior, Tech Mahindra, these type of companies, and then she came to Amazon, and she is actually facing a huge difference. The work culture of Amazon and everything she is actually loving. Okay, and also one thing she has said is currently there is work from home opportunity available for this role, but if you want to go to office and if you want to work, then that is also possible. Okay, now talking about the selection process, there is 3 stages of selection process, 2 stages of test and 1 interview. Okay, so totally 3 stages of selection process is there for this role. Minimum 3 stages will be there. The first 2 stages are test, the third stage is interview. Okay, now as this is a non-coding job, all this process is mainly on the non-coding side. It does not involve any coding rounds, or there is no test of coding or programming language. So all this process, the complete selection process, you can say it is non-coding. Okay, the first stage is a test which will be aptitude test, just like any other company. Okay, mostly all IT companies or mostly all companies, the first stage of selection process will be it will be test, aptitude test, logical reasoning, everything. And it is not a very tough test, but it is moderate one. And also English language questions will be there. Okay, that is going to be the first round. The second round is again related with language itself, language test. There will be version test. Version test means you will be hearing some sounds or audio. You have to understand what you are hearing, and you are going to type it or you're going to write it. Okay, and then there will be email writing test. Email writing means you are going to write a formal email, because as I've said, sometimes you may have to write mail and everything to the sellers. So you are going to you are being tested for that. So you are going to write a formal email, and there will be word counts, minimum, maximum, limit will be there. You are going to stick to that limit or be in that limit, and your language should be good. Okay, so these are some type of test. Version test, there is email writing test, sometimes some sentence forming test, like some words will be given in jumbled up form. You are going to make it as a correct format. Okay, so these type of test, and it is to assess your language or your communication skills. Okay, so these are the 2 stages of test. Then the third round is an in-person interview. So if you crack the first round, then you will be going to the second round, or else you will be getting a regret mail that you have not cleared the first round. Okay, so then if you again go to the second round, again you will be getting, that is, if you crack the second round, you will be getting a mail that, or that is, if you pass the round, you won't be getting a mail. But if you are not passing, or if you are not clearing the round, you will be getting a regret mail. Okay. So if you are not going to any of the further stages, that is, if you are not able to crack the test, you will be getting a regret mail. Otherwise, you will be informed that you have cleared the test. Okay. Then you will be going to the next round. Likewise, you will proceed these three rounds. So third round is interview, and it is again non-coding type. So the questions will be HR type of questions to assess your how good your character is, your attitude is, and also you should be having an idea about your role. Not just SPS, if you are applying to some other company, also some other role if you are applying to, you should be having a very good idea that I am applying to this role, and in this job I am going to do these things. Okay. Otherwise, the interviewer will be feeling that you are not really interested in this job. If I'm interested in something, I will first gather some information about that thing, then I will give the test or interview, right? So if you don't know anything about SPS, if the interviewer is asking, do you know what is SPS? Can you explain me what all things you are going to do? And if you don't know anything, then that is a bad thing. That is a bad impression on the interviewer. Okay. So try to gather information about SPS role, everything. I have given a very good detailing in the beginning itself. So try to say at least that much. Okay. So then the interviewer will be feeling that you are having a good idea about this role and you are genuinely interested in this role. So then chances of getting selected is more. Okay. And the questions in the interview will be more HR type, and you can also get a chance to ask some doubts with the interviewer. So you can ask about your location, what can be my work location, and any other doubts if you are having about the timings or about the shifts, anything, you can directly ask the interviewer. Okay. Because it is your right. The interviewer is giving you an option or an opportunity to clear some doubts if you are having. Okay, so please try to clear it. So this will be the selection process. Now, the tips and tricks, how to ensure the possibility or how to increase the possibility of getting selected. So this is one tough task, right? We apply for various roles, we get the reply mails, we give the test, but sometimes we are not able to crack the test, or we lag behind something, we are not able to get the job. Now, how to increase these chances? Okay, so the first thing is, this actually again Meghna has suggested me. So after applying and after getting the reply mail that this is the link to give the test, only at that time many people will start their preparations. Okay. So once you apply for a role and after you get a mail that this is the link for the test, please click on this link and give the test. This type of a mail you will be getting, right, to give the test or to start the selection process. So a lot of people, what they do is they only start their preparations at that time. But that is a very wrong thing to do. What you have to do is you have to start your preparation in the beginning itself. The moment you apply or before even applying, you should start preparing for that role. You should know the selection process and you should prepare accordingly to give the test and the interview. Okay. So when you are getting the mail to start your test or to start the selection process, at that moment itself, try to start the test and give the test. Okay. Because when these type of reply mails or this type of mail for test is getting, a lot of people, they attempt very fastly. Okay. And what the company do is when they get enough candidates who are qualified, they will close the link. Sometimes when you are going to attempt, then you will lag behind. Okay. So if some people have attempted the test before you and if they are having good score, then your chances will be less. So please try to give the test at that moment itself when you are getting the mail for the selection process. Okay. So I think it is clear. This is a very good point to note. So don't start your preparations after you get the mail for test. Try to start the selection process or the preparation for the selection process beforehand itself. Okay. And when you're getting a mail that this is the link for the test, at that moment itself, try to start the test and attempt the test. Okay. Then these type of things will increase your chances of getting selected. And one more thing, when you are selecting for your location, don't always go for the nearby locations, because sometimes those locations will be very demanding and a lot of people have previously also applied for that. Then again, your chances will be less. So try to, even if it is a far location, a little bit distant from your place, you can work from home, so don't worry. So don't always opt for the very, very nearby locations. You can have different options which people will not ask frequently or not ask commonly. And then your chances of getting selected will be more. So these type of tips will always help you. And also when preparing for the version test and when preparing for the email writing test, always watch the videos on YouTube or some other platform where people are explaining that how to give the version test in Amazon or how to give the email writing test in Amazon. Make that as a reference or use that as a reference, and then with that reference you have to prepare for the selection process. Okay, don't start to prepare vaguely without any idea. First grab a very good idea about the selection process, how it is going to happen and how the selection process is, then do the selection process accordingly. Okay, so everything should be clear to you and then you should give the test. Okay, so these type of things, these type of tips will always help you in getting selected, or it will increase your chances of getting selected. So that's all about today's video. We have seen quite a lot of things about SPS role, its selection process, how the role is going to be, what will be the job description, everything. So please make use of these ideas, not just for SPS, for a lot of other non-coding jobs on Amazon. You can use these ideas. Okay. The role will be different. The only thing is that the job description and the role will be different. Selection process will be almost the same. Okay. Because for non-coding jobs, what really matters is your communication skill. So please try to make use of these ideas or tips to crack the selection process of Amazon. Amazon is one platform which very frequently hires. They are having a lot of openings for all the locations. So please make use of it. Please grab a job as soon as possible through in Amazon, because they are having a lot of opportunities available. So that's all for today's video. I'm really hoping that you found the video useful. Today I have made this video because a lot of people was asking for this, and I'm really hoping that you found the content useful. If it was useful, please like the video and share the video with your friends. And you will be knowing that currently I am on vacation, and if you are looking for job opportunities, means more job opportunities, you can go to the community tab and you can find daily job opportunities there. Thanks for watching. Keep on watching.